two very special guests here at our event. Grappling and MMA legend Renzo Gracie. And the lead singer of the group Nickelback, Chad Kroeger.
Well, some glitterati and Illuminati in attendance here at the Abu Dhabi Warriors event.
On my right, fighting out of the blue corner. This 39-year-old fighter weighed in at 78.1 kilos with a height of 180 centimeters. Coming in with a record of 27 wins and 14 losses. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Jose Pele Landy. And his opponent, standing to my left, this 25-year-old fighter weighed in at 74.9 kilos with a height of 182 centimeters with a record of 10 wins and 4 losses. Fighting out of Kiev, Ukraine, Yevgenii Mahteenko. Your referee when the action begins, Mr. Grant Waterman.
Our penultimate event here tonight, a welterweight bout contested under Abu Dhabi Warriors rules. Yevgeniy Mahteenko from Ukraine. He has an MMA record of 10-4. 25 years of age, 77 keys, 183 centimeters. His opponent, the legendary Jose Pele Landy Jones, fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. An MMA record of 27-14. There's some math there. Age 39. There's some more math there. 77 keys. Eventually, his height is 180 centimeters. Well, this is a man who has been round the block, got the t-shirt, read the book. He's done it all. Mahteenko, an experienced boxer, but this is a real step up for the Ukrainian here tonight. The determining factor for me in this bout is Landy Jones, 39 years of age, and the amount of weight he had to cut to make the weight for this fight. Mahteenko, as I said, is a great stand-up fighter, full of confidence, and pain is his middle name. You're gonna have to put a stake through this guy's heart to keep him down. I've seen him come back from some of the most brutal, all-out battles against very tough fighters indeed. Come back and won. Ground game, nowhere near Jose Pele Landy Jones. But stand up, well, we're seeing confidence. So, just having a look-see in the opening of this first round. Pele just looking a little ring rusty. And that's because he's giving away that age advantage and having to deal with cutting weight to be here in the ring. Great defensive skills. And Mahteenko now building in confidence as this round goes on. Mahteenko headhunting. Nice, tight guard, fluid movement. Great range of techniques available. Very slippery fighter, Pele. As I say, wrote the book. Been in the ring with Chuck Liddell. Been in the ring with Anderson Silva. This is an MMA legend here at Abu Dhabi Warriors. Mahteenko, so confident. Unbelievable. Mahteenko, lemon fresh. Pele calling it on. You don't want to do that to a man like Mahteenko, because he'll oblige you. Well, this had the potential of being a real train crash, but it's Mahteenko who's dominating, putting Pele under pressure. Well, Mahteenko now trying to come in off the back of that lead right hand. Southpaw fighter causing problems here. Well, it's a chance for Jose Pele to show if he is the wizard that was. No real strategy here against Mahteenko, and Mahteenko dominating. Pele goes for the takedown. Mahteenko says, no thank you. Well, as I say, I've watched Mahteenko come up through the European ranks. A more gentle man outside the ring you could not meet. But this man is built of granite. He's got a chin like Mount Rushmore. And Jose Pele Landy Johns is gonna have to work a little bit harder here tonight, because he may have made a big miscalculation on the potential skills of Mahteenko. Good high kick. There's the bell. Well, could this be the upset of the night? I know for a fact that Mahteenko would have been absolutely rigid with nerves up against the legend that is Jose Pele Landy Johns. Mahteenko standing between rounds. Jose Pele resting. That is very telling here tonight. Mahteenko still upright. Well, the MMA ring is the loneliest island on the planet. No trainer, no friends, just you and your opponent. And Jose Pele comes to this knowing that what was involved in making the weight here will have a determining factor on his performance. He's got to rely on guile, he's got to rely on all the slippery tricks that an experienced fighter who's been in the ring against some of UFC's greats can muster. I would say that Landy Johns had a puncher's chance here against Mahteenko, but I know Mahteenko's chin, and it's like granite. This is not going to be an easy ride for either fighter. Big step up to the plate for the Ukrainian, who has everything to win here. One senses that Jose Pele, who has everything to lose, just might not have protected the family jewels as well as he could have done. Mahteenko quite clearly done his research here. Well, Pele starting to come back now. Maybe the first round was a little look-see. Maybe he feels confident now he can go through the gears and step it up. Mahteenko, well, working at the same pace here. Pele landing shots. Mahteenko returns the compliment. shots on the counter from Pele. Working the midsection of Mahteenko. But I gotta say, I know this boy, and I have to drive a four-wheel SUV over this boy to put him down. Great connection with the left hand. Pele needs to have a care. Great right hand, chases him across the ring. Mahteenko punishes Pele. 5 shots unanswered. So Pele started this second round trying to impose his authority on the young fighter from the Ukraine. Mahteenko just taking the rev counter up that little bit. Buster moves, and look at the confidence. It's Mahteenko calling it on. Mahteenko driving the action here. An awkward southpaw. He's switch hitting Mahteenko. He's really offering very, very little for Jose Pele to target in on. Mahteenko standing off. He knows that he's got a good chance of gassing out Pele. And that's going to be the determining factor. Pele just has to get the balance right. We've got just over a minute in this second round. Crowd getting impatient. The action is continuous, and so there'll be no intervention from referee Grant Waterman. Well, from my lips to his ears, Mahteenko joined up fighting here. He's keeping well out of range of Pele, making Pele work, making Pele chase him, then reversing the momentum, punishing on the counter. Pele now putting the effort into the end of the round. Joined up fighting from the Brazilian fighter now. This is where you dig deep in the very anthropology of yourself. Pele goes for the shoot. It's a huge spread. Mahteenko gets it right, manages to stay in the standing position. All that effort for nothing. Pele is swimming in deep water. There's the 10-second clapper. Almost looking a spent force. But again, I'm going to bore you with the math. 39 years of age, came here at 84 keys, had to drop down to 77. Mahteenko, as fit as a butcher's dog, turns up, makes the weight first time, 25 years of age. I don't care what you say, you cannot reverse that kind of adversity. Not in an MMA ring, you can't. Well, a big call for Pele here tonight. The wizard that was has to prove it in the third and final round here at Abu Dhabi Warriors. Seconds out, the third and final round in this penultimate bout on the absolutely stupendous Abu Dhabi Warriors inaugural first card. Pele chasing. He realizes he's got the work to do. Is there enough in the tank to carry him? Yevgenii Mahteenko looking lemon fresh here at the beginning of the third, but taking some great shots from Jose Landy Jones. Mahteenko really got the strategy right here tonight. Hasn't gone to the mat. Great high kick from Pele. Big connection there. But it's all going to bounce off this guy. He's the Teflon kid. You could beat him with a boulder. He's tougher than a rhino in riot gear. Mahteenko, the Kevlar kid. It's going to have to be a shot that has been inspired by the heavens to be able to take this man down. Pele needs to get this to the mat. And he needs to do it quickly, because we're really seeing the steam subside and ebb away from the Brazilian fighter. Absolutely brilliant strategy from Mahteenko, and you can see a wry smile on the Ukrainian's face in this third round as the strategy quite clearly coming to fruition. Mahteenko happy to go to a decision against a fighter of this standing. He won't expose himself, leave himself open for a possible drive-through hit-and-run job from Pele. So I think this will go the distance. I do think there was a huge underestimation on the part of Pele. We've still got 2 minutes left in this round. Mahteenko dancing on his toes, looking lemon fresh here. Landis starting to blow. But still, the skills are there. Mahteenko using the ring, dancing, hit and run. Great combination from Landis. Connected with the left, missed with the right. Still dangerous. Pele looking like a wounded tiger. Clearly on the defensive. Clearly having to manage stamina, skills against an opponent that quite clearly he didn't think was going to be as difficult as Mahteenko. Mahteenko, a WFC fighter. Worked hard to get his standing in Europe. We're seeing that tonight. So with just 30 seconds left in this final round, Yevgenii Mahteenko of the Ukraine faces off Jose Pele Landy Jones. And with just 20 seconds left, it's going to go to judges' scorecards. Hugely brilliant strategic fight from the young Ukrainian. There's the 10-second clapper. Nothing meaningful is going to happen before we hear the ring of the bell. And that's it. It's all over. Not a moment too soon, I would venture, for Pele. So, we now have to see whether the judges can call this. For my money, Mahteenko has done enough. He was the aggressor, and I think Pele didn't have the fuel, didn't have the firepower to bring it on here tonight. He underestimated his opponent. I think he may well have paid the price. But hey, we gotta wait and hear the official verdict. Well, a more exciting and competitive penultimate main event on our card tonight. Yevgenii Mahteenko, Jose Pele. And look at the respect these fighters have for each other. This embodies the spirit of us. Great performance from two great MMA fighters. Mahteenko cannot believe he's in the ring with a legend of MMA. Huge performance. Nail-biting, breathtaking as we wait to hear how the judges called it. Not an easy one, but there has been a decision made.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 hard-fought rounds, Judge 1 scores this fight 29-28. Judge 2, 30-28. And Judge 3, 30-29 for your winner by unanimous decision from the red corner, Yevgenii Mahteenko.
Yevgenii Mahteenko has done it! The boy from Ukraine, he came here with nothing against the legend. All he had was his heart and his skills. Unbelievable performance from this man. My goodness me, he called it right. He had the strategy. Well, Cinderella has gone to the ball. Who could have called it? Well, they called it here tonight at Abu Dhabi Warriors. What a victory for Yevgenii Mahteenko!